A lot of things that you could be doing on a Saturday morning, so I appreciate y'all being here. Mike and I are going to share a little bit of our story. We're going to share a little bit about the business side of this thing called Nerium, and then we're going to share a little bit about the product side. So we're going to get you in and out of here pretty quickly, but this company and this business, these people have really all changed our lives in such a dramatic way that we actually love sharing our story. So we're gonna. Oh, I don't have the clicker.
Oh,
No.
I'll ride it home with it.
I know you are. So,
Cool.
does it work?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
You're gonna tell them a little bit about.
Yeah. So, just to tell you my background, and I'll let Mike share his side of the story. I owned a boutique for the last 7 years before I had heard of Nerium. And I've always kind of been an entrepreneur. I don't have a spirit that lives in a cubicle. I just don't. So I've always been very resourceful in making sure that I did not have to live in a cube. And I know a lot of people do, and that they love it. And I know one time I worked for a guy who said, you can bring a picture of your family, you can bring a plant if you want, and I was just like, oh God, I can't breathe right now. I have to live in this cube, I can't take it. He's like, well, I put you in the corner. I was like, oh God, it's just getting worse. So I didn't last very long there, but anyway, so I was running my boutique, and a gal contacted me that I had only met one time in my whole life, and she said, hi Raelyn, this is Mindy Anderson. And I said, I'm sorry Mindy, I don't know who you are. And she said, well, we met at such and such. And I was like, oh, okay. And I honestly could not have picked her out of the lineup. So she proceeded to tell me about this thing called Nerium. And I was skeptical. I didn't really want it. I was busy. I was kind of pushing her off. I was like, you know what, you can drop off the bottle at my house. And I told her a time when I knew I wasn't going to be there. And so anyway, she left the bottle with me. I tried it for about 4 days, and I was really liking how it was making my skin feel. So I went on her website to buy a bottle of Nerium, which is the only product we had at the time. And when I was on her website, the boys, my son and Mike, were watching a baseball game, and I wasn't interested in it. And so I just started clicking on all of the things on her website, which her website was really cool and very interactive. And so I watched a video, I clicked on the science, I clicked on the product stuff, was reading everything, and I got a little bit intrigued. So I called her back and I said, I know you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm a little intrigued about what I'm reading on your website. And I said, no offense, but you haven't been in this business very long, and I would like for you to put me in contact with someone who's making money. Because if I do this, I do this. Like, I'm not gonna mess around. And so she put me on the phone with a guy that was making, when I say stupid money, I mean, it was just ridiculous to me. So I told him, I said, okay, that's what I want. And if you tell me to put a fuzzy bunny suit on and do jumping jacks outside the highway, I will do that. So let's do this. So I, kind of on a whim, signed up, and I went and told my husband, I said, I need you to watch this video. And he said, what is it? I said, well, I just need you to watch this video. And he's like, well, what is it? Well, I know if I told him, he wouldn't watch, right? So so I stuck it in, and he looked at me like 5 minutes in, he's like, why am I watching this? This is about girls' skincare. Like, what am I watching this for? So anyway, the reason I wanted him to see it is I just wanted him to be supportive, and he's always been super supportive of me in everything that I've done. So we got through that 15 minutes of paying for him, and then I just kind of started rolling. So go ahead, you want to tell your side?
Yeah, I had no idea how she remembers I was watching a baseball game. That was like 4 years ago. So there's a big difference between her and I. I have no idea what I was doing 4 years ago.
Well, he's my husband, and it's springtime, so if he's watching TV, it's baseball, right?
Royals sucked so bad though 4 years ago. I wasn't watching the Royals, I know that. Okay, so my background is corporate America for 23 years. She never had any experience in this either. We were huge skeptics. I was a huge skeptic. Didn't know anything about skincare. And although I've been married together with her for about 26 years, know nothing about women. So I really didn't think I'd fit into this business whatsoever. But so there was a lot of things that happened for me. First of all, I tried the product, and it's funny, guys do want to look younger, as you know, some of us want to be masculine and say, I don't care how I look, wrinkles show wisdom or something, you know, something manly like that. Guys do want to look good, especially the younger guys. More guys are in the gym, and more guys are taking care of themselves and care about how they look. So, and I'm one of those guys, and so I tried the product, got great results, and less than 30 days, I saw her having success. And it wasn't so much I saw her having success, it was the way she was having success. She was having success simply by sharing a bottle with someone, sharing a video, sharing a magazine, and I thought, I can do that. I can hand somebody a magazine. She wasn't doing anything special. She wasn't a great salesperson. She does have a great personality. I mean, anyone who meets her knows that. But she wasn't having success because of that. She was having 2-3 minute conversations to get someone intrigued and then giving them a third-party tool. So I thought I could do that. And we got started, back up a little bit in corporate America. I hadn't had a raise in 10 years. I was frustrated. I was stuck. I was looking for something. This was not it. Yeah, this was not it. So fast forward for what it's meant for us is we've earned a $50,000 Live Better bonus. She got to close up a boutique she was spending 60 hours a week at. I got to retire from a job that I was stuck and frustrated in. We do this together. We've been on 4 all expenses paid trips. She's leaving for Cancun tomorrow without me. What? And this, you know, one of the good things about this company, this industry, this thing that we're doing with Nerium is we got to gift a trip to a friend of ours to go with her. And that makes us feel really good. So we've done all that, and we're nothing special. We just follow the system. There's a system here. You can do it part-time until it becomes something where you can disengage or fire that boss if you don't like. Or maybe you do like your boss. My conversation with my boss was, at the end, it was, we just, at our national convention, we just had 3 people walk across stage that earned $1 million. And I don't see this company ever providing me that opportunity. So, and we're not suggesting that you get into this and quit your job. That's not what we're suggesting. It took us, you know, a good 2 years to get to that point. But I am suggesting that this opportunity you can't find in corporate America. It's changed our lives. I was a guy that showed up for work every day. I was loyal. I worked hard. I had sick days that I never took. I was a good employee, and it wasn't getting me anywhere. I worked hard. I deserved an opportunity to advance. There was just no opportunity to advance. And I went back to school because I was that frustrated. But school was only going to allow me to get to another certain level, that other ceiling where I'm going to plateau and not be able to advance. This opportunity provides you an opportunity to have unlimited income. So we're going to share with you. So our son is in this. He's 21 years old. We are kind of an example of all kinds of different people that get into this. She saw this in 2 days. She was ready to sign up. It took me about a month and a half to figure out that this was a good thing. Our son is 21. He's in the business. So you got a young woman, an old man, and a young boy, not a boy, a young man, 21, in college, plays baseball, very active, very busy, is working the system, and he's earned a Lexus car bonus. So we're going to show you some documentation that supports that, because you're never going to hear us say anything bad about Nerium, because it's meant so much to us. So documentation beats conversation every time. We're going to show you some of that. So first of all, we're going to talk about Nerium Buzz. Lots of magazines that we've been in. The thing about these magazines, the people who put our product and promote our product in their magazine, we don't pay for that. They go out and they study us and they see if we're good, if we're a good product, a good company, they'll put us in the magazine. That's how we get all of our advertising. It's free because we have a product that really works. We've been on Doctors, we've been on The View, we've been on the Today Show. But most impressive, we've been in Inc. 500, and this is the first clue. There's going to be a lot of clues in this presentation. The first clue is that we were first in consumer products and services in the United States in privately held companies. That's a big, big clue right there, that something's going on. We've only been in business for 4 years.
So the one thing that caught my attention when I was first using the product for the first few days is before I started using it, the gal that shared it with me asked me to take my photo, and no one had ever asked me to take a photo, and all the products that I had in my drawer of shame, and all of us women have one, and some of us men have one. So some of us men have some. So, you know, I had this whole drawer that I could barely open. It had all these products in it. None of them worked. So she asked me to take my photo, and I didn't even know why. I said, well, what am I taking a picture for? And she said, take a picture of the front of your face, take a couple from the side, because you'll want that picture 30, 60, 90 days later, 2 years later. So glad I have that photo now. So we're going to share with you a couple of photos. Now these photos are, I'm going to go through them fairly quickly because it's very obvious to see that the product works. So this is my friend Christine. This is her forehead. Meet Christine's forehead. Do you think that Christine called the company and asked for her money back? No. So you can obviously see that this product worked, and I know that Christine's super happy she took her photo as well. Go ahead, babe. So this lady, you can see around her eyes, around her, on her cheeks, that the pores of her skin are smaller, just the overall glow of her skin, but definitely around her eyes, that's a big, huge difference. This lady around her mouth, and then make sure you look at the neck area. A lot of women I see, you can tell they put stuff on their face, but then they forget about their neck. And so you just want to like squirt stuff on their neck and rub it in real quick and leave. But this house, she had an overall, an overall glow about her skin. This lady again, her neck. The forehead, again, just the tone and texture. This is our eye serum. The first pictures was with our Nerium night cream and day cream, and then this is our eye serum. Our eye serum is the only product on the market that gives instant results and long-term results. So most of the eye serums that are out there have lower the pH in your skin really quickly, and so it's actually not good for your skin long-term. But our product is good for both. So if you don't want to look like you're going to the airport all the time underneath your eyes, you might want to try our eye serum. But you can see, a lot of people, you can see instant results. Like we can take a picture 5 minutes later and see, a huge result. So again, this one with just the brightening underneath the eyes. A lot of people have dark circles under their eyes, which make them look tired when they're not tired, make them look old when they're not. There's just a lot of things that the eye serum does. And I've even seen photos when people are putting it around the folds of their mouth. They're putting it on their 11s. So wherever you have, it says eye serum on it, but don't be afraid to use it in other places.
Did I just make the screen smaller? No, that's good.
So this is our Nerium Firm. This is a lady's arm with a crepey skin. My grandmother had that skin where it looked like it was tissue paper, and so we didn't have Nerium Firm when my granny was alive, but I would have bathed her in it because every time she even touched something, she would get a big bruise just because her skin got so thin right there. So huge difference. And if you had this arm, the arm on the right, would you be more excited to wear a short sleeve shirt? Oh, sorry, I just took that apart. It just gives you confidence. All of our products give people confidence. So it's really awesome to be in a business where you can help people in so many different ways. If one person gets up every day and thinks, oh my gosh, I look so tired. I have these bags, I just look so tired. One of my friends has a beautiful aesthetics business out here in Overland Park. And she said 90% of her shelf is eye serum. She takes 90% of her retail space on ice serum, and she said that's what people care about. So our ice serum has been a huge hit. So this again is our firm. I don't really know why they picked this photo because I think this girl looks fabulous. I would love to have that stomach, but you know, maybe she just has one little thing that she doesn't like. I guess that's her one little thing. Are you kidding me? But it just goes to show you, I mean, that girl was super excited about her photo. She sent it into our company. So, you know, most people would be like on top of the moon, but Mike brought up a good point last week. We were doing this presentation. He said, you know, there's supermodels walking across stages getting paid millions of dollars to do so. And if you ask them, is there something about your skin or your body that you don't like? I guarantee you every single one of them would say yes. So we all are walking around with some little something or some big something that really, you know, keeps us from being the person that we want to be and keeps us from showing up in the world like we want to show up. So I'm just thrilled to be representing a product that can just, if they can take that little something away and that makes that girl feel better, then I still hate her a little bit. Okay, I'm not mad. And this girl, again, I mean, she doesn't have a lot of issues, you know, but if you can take a little cream and put it on the back of your thigh and it makes you feel better in your swimsuit, and walk a little taller, a little, you know, prouder around the pool, then good for you. Again, the thigh area, the leg area. The firm is meant for anything from the chest down. So any kind of area that you're not happy with, just slather that stuff on. The legs, I have a friend Ginger that did just one of her legs, and it was weird. And she came to Cancun like that last year, and I was like, girlfriend, go upstairs and rub stuff on the other leg, I can't take it. But she's like, this is my money leg, this is my money making leg. I was like, oh my gosh. And I was saying last week, she even had leggings on one night, and she was asking people, which leg do you think I put it on? And you could physically see that one of her legs was smaller in diameter than the other one, even though you couldn't see the skin. So yeah, it really did make a huge difference for her, and she was not afraid to show it to you.
Okay, so here's another big clue. And I'm going to talk about the next slide here as well, but we're a science-based company. So we have exclusive formulas that are available only to Nerium products. Why is that so big? I was talking about this with a friend of ours, Raelyn, the other day. I don't know how you feel about Mark Zuckerberg, but I don't really care for the guy too much. Maybe it's because I watched the movie. If you ever seen the movie, he stole that idea about Facebook. It wasn't his. That's why patents are so important. And now as he moves forward in his company, everything that he's doing, someone else is doing before him. He's just adding it on to Facebook. I was looking at Facebook today, somebody was doing a live feed. Periscope did that. Zoom is doing that. He's going to have something to copy Zoom pretty soon, where you can have meetings on Facebook. So all he's doing is he's like Walmart. You know, Walmart goes out and they put people on the shelf that are copying other people. And that's what is really exciting about our products, is they're patented. We have a barrier of entry. No one can have what we have. And we are science-based. There's clinical trials behind our products. And that's really, really exciting for all of us. And the thing about a patent is your product has to work. That's why a lot of our competition, they don't have patented products, because their products aren't proven to work. To get a patent, your product has to be proven to work. And our products definitely work.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were going to go. So NAE8 is our extract. That's what makes Nerium Nerium. That's what makes Nerium fabulous. That's what, if you take the NAE8 extract and you put it into any other product, it supercharges that product. So that's what we have a patent on. No one else can have it. Dillard's can't have it. Estee Lauder can't have it. Nobody at Sephora can have it. Nobody at Nordstrom's can have it. We are the only people that can have it. And that's what was exciting to me, because when I had been, like I said, in my industry, owning my own business, I had people come to me almost every week. Raelyn, you should sell this. Raelyn, you should join me in this. You should do this. I'm like, I don't want to. And the reason I didn't want to is I never saw anything that stood out to me. Nothing that was like exclusive, nothing that was that interesting. To me, a candle is a candle. You light it with a match and it smells good. Some of them smell a little bit better, but in the end, you blow it out and it smells like poo. Okay, so, you know, I just wasn't into that. With, you know, jewelry, I feel like I had to find someone who liked maybe silver jewelry, and they couldn't like gold, and they had like a lot of silver jewelry, and they needed to like lots of expensive silver jewelry, and I just wasn't into finding that little niche of people. So what I loved about Nerium is that everyone has skin. Everyone has skin, so that the world is like my oyster. I don't have to narrow it down to just one little person that likes one thing, and it's not consumable. I needed something that was consumable. So that's what the NAE8 and it being patented meant a lot to me, because when I used to own a t-shirt company, and we were doing really well. I had a showroom at the Dallas Market Center, and I was selling it to retailers, and it was fabulous. And then two girls knocked off all of our designs, and they took them to China. They had more money than we had, and there was nothing we could do about it, because I couldn't patent it all of them. I didn't have enough money. And, you know, on one side, I took it as I tried to look on the bright side like I usually do, and I tried to take it as a compliment. But if you're good and you're making money, someone will knock you off. So thank goodness nothing can happen like that to us.
And here's our real science. So all of our products are science-based, and they're based on these clinical trials that was done what strikes me most about this is it's third-party clinical trials. So we didn't do it, it wasn't done in-house, it was done by someone else. It's not what we think, it's what a third party has discovered that our products do. And so 93%, which means 7 out of 100, showed significant improvement in the appearance of wrinkles. 8 out of 100, only 8 out of 100 did not get significant improvement in the radiance of their skin, and then only 17 people. But what I want you to know about that is, in these trials, anyone that was on our product for 90 days, 100% got results.
So these are our first 3 products, the Nerium night cream and day cream, and then the Firm. We kind of already went over what it does, but you know, it helps with fine lines, deep lines, discoloration, uneven skin tone. The Firm is firming up everything, getting that loose skin all tight and back to its once useful glow. So those are our first 3 products. And then we have our eye serum. We kind of already talked about that. The crow's feet, lines around your eyes. You know, if you have lines on any other part of your face, go ahead and try it. I mean, in my opinion, if it works on this one, why would it work on this one? So that's just throwing that out there. These are clinical pictures. I guess they throw these in there so you can see that, you know, they actually put people's face in a Vizio machine. It's a high-powered machine that can take the line on day 1 and then take that same exact line on day 30, 60, 90 and track it and map it out. So it's obvious that this gal got good results around her eyes with our eye serum. And we do these trials with all of our products. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. So these are our prices of our product. The biggest thing on here to know is that all of our products come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Again, you can't go to the mall and use something for 29 days and take it back and say, I don't like this. And they'll say, oh, that stinks for you, because you're not getting your money back. So it's kind of like, you know, you drive your products off the lot at a mall and they're yours. So with our company, if you don't want the products, we don't want you to have them. If you're not happy with them, we're not happy with that. So we try to keep you as a customer, obviously, but if it's not for you, we give you your money back.
EHT. So when EHT came along, my eyes brightened up. I think almost every guy that saw EHT, their eyes brightened up because it was finally a product that we kind of, you know, when I introduced my guy friends to this business before, it was kind of, I had to apologize and explain myself why I was selling skincare. Now, there were some great reasons why to sell skincare. One, you can make a great living doing it. And that's why more than 52% of the business was men when I first got in. I don't know what that number is now. I would assume that number has grown. But EHT, energy, alertness, focus, memory, and recall. Those are the things that we can say publicly. The product does a lot more than that. There's a lot of people in this room that can share their own personal story with EHT. My own personal story is, and almost everyone that uses the product, the one thing they recognize right away is they get more restful sleep. Sometimes it's not more sleep, it's just a more restful sleep. You're not tossing and turning when you wake up in the morning and the buzzer goes off, you hit snooze 5 times and then you're late for work. You wake up feeling refreshed. The other thing that has really been a benefit to both of us, she's had back pain as long as I've known her, and I've known her 26 years. I've had a bulging disc for the last 13 years. After being on EHT for about 30 days, I stopped taking Advil, and I was taking Advil like M&Ms. Every day, like eating them. And it's not good for you. Advil and those things are not good for you. So we have other issues where we sometimes have to take Advil.
Sam's Club is probably going, where's the Whitneys? Why are they buying our double pack of family Advil? Because we would go through a big bottle, which you think like a family of 3 people could live on that for the rest of their life, and we would go through it like it's crazy. It made me almost sick when I would grab it and it would be like empty. I'm like, oh my God. Like we are taking some serious Advil. So neither one of us are taking Advil anymore, so it's great.
Yeah, so there's other stories. If you want to pull us aside, we can share some other stories of what EHT has done for some other people. But what I also want you to recognize is it was developed after 20 years of research at Jeffrey Stock's Princeton University Laboratory. So we basically have Princeton University backing us. Again, this is a patented product. No one can have what we have. If you've seen the movie Concussion, brain health is on the forefront of everyone's mind right now. It's big, big business, and it's 10. So in 2025, we're expected to be $1 trillion industry in the skincare industry. Brain health is 10 times the market for the industry that skincare is. Do you want a piece of that? Because we don't have anyone that can compete with that product right there.
Yeah. So when you're looking at, from the business side of it, I said earlier that, I was really excited because everyone has skin, and now almost everyone has a brain. So almost everyone. Everyone does have skin. Almost everyone has a brain. So again, it's wide open. So it's amazing. So again, 30-day money-back guarantee. We also have a program called 3 Year Free. If you share it with 3 of your friends, we give you your next month for free. So I don't know anyone at the mall that does that. I've never bought a product, and they said if you send 3 of your friends up to this counter, we will give you your next month for free. And if they did, I guarantee you that I would do it. You give like little coupons, and they say if you hand 3 of these coupons out, you get a free meal. I would do that all the time. One time my hairstylist gave me a bunch of cards, and she said every time that you give someone a card and they come in and get a haircut, you'll get one for free. I went 18 months and never paid for my haircut. And that 19th month, I was like, what? Are you kidding me? And at Christmas, she gave me this huge basket full of hair care products for a thank you. So, people will, refer people that they know, love, and trust. I loved her. I loved what she did with my hair, so I was always telling people about her.
So now we're going to talk about the business side, what your dream lifestyle might be. Not everybody's like us. Not everybody has the story that we have. Some people already make a 6-figure income, are already extremely wealthy, but they don't have time to spend it with their family and enjoy their family because they're always working. So time freedom is another reason to join this business and join this company. Some people like us, we took vacation once every 5 years. Our honeymoon was spent in Branson, Missouri, and I love Missouri and Branson. It's great, but not where I want to spend
Branson
my
is
honeymoon.
not great. Not great at all.
It wasn't that fun.
If you think Branson is great, you need to get out more. You really do.
Some people are trying to get debt free. This is where we were. We were on a budget, and that budget dictated that anytime the car broke down, the refrigerator broke, the washer and dryer broke, or Connor, was very active in sports, so if anything he needed for sports, anything over and above our budget went on a credit card, and we were $30,000 in credit card debt. What Nerium has given us is a chance to get debt-free. We'll be debt-free, house paid for, and everything within the next 6 months to a year. So that's what Nerium can provide. And if you like cars, it can also give you may not like Lexus, but I don't know anything better than a brand new free car. I don't care what brand or style it is. If it's free, I like it. And the Lexus, it's all right, right?
Yeah, it's all right. So our company is much more than just products. As you people that are in the room, that are in the company know that, probably our favorite part of the business is the company. We love that we have products that work, but without a good company, you can't have success. So Nerium is the perfect storm. It really is. It's products that work. It's leadership that knows what they're doing, and we have good reasons why we do things. So we have a thing called the Nerium Ripple, and we've given more money to Big Brothers and Big Sisters than almost any large corporation. Pepsi and Nike, or Coca-Cola and Nike, we out-donated Coca-Cola and Nike. So how cool, you guys can, you can talk about that. We also have a lot of people in our organization that are big, so we not only donate our time, our money, but we donate our time as well. Jeff Olson, the guy in the center, we have no idea who Jeff Olson was when we got into this business, but he wrote this book called The Slight Edge. And if you don't do anything today with us in our business, you need to go out and buy this book. You can buy it on Amazon. It's a fabulous book. It's just about, what you can do in your life to get ahead no matter what you're trying to do, whether it be a health goal, a financial goal, a goal within your life, anything that it is. You just have to do little things every day with compounded interest, and you have a good attitude, and you do it persistently and consistently, you will have whatever you want. So this man is amazing. He runs our company like he has, what I love most about him is he has vision. He already knows what's going to happen in the next 5 years. We don't know, but he's already got it all mapped out. He knows exactly what he's doing. He takes his time, he does it right, and he does it with intention. He also does it with love. He does it with love for all of us, and he really wants us to be, prosperous. So he came out with the Live Happy magazine. I don't know if your boss has ever written a Live Happy magazine and sent it home into your mailbox each month, but ours does. So Mike had a boss hole, he said. So we never got a Live Happy magazine from him.
Some people don't like to listen to what their boss has to say. I didn't like to watch my boss breathe. Why relationship marketing? Lots of good reasons right here. Word of mouth, everything is word of mouth. You get on Facebook now and you post something about, where can I get a good oil change? Where can I go for a good meal? Where can I, you can ask anything on Facebook and get 20 responses on where you can go. So lots of word of mouth out there. Significant earning potential. Obviously, that's what we see in this is a chance to make more money than we were going to be given in what I was doing and in what she was doing. No boss, no employees. That has its obvious benefits. Creating leverage. One of the great things about this business is that if we get sick, if we get a family member that gets sick, we're at a place in the business now where we can set this aside. We don't have to take a week's vacation and not get paid. We can take, if we needed to, we could take a month off, and our business is going to grow because we have enough people in our business that see this like we see it, and they're growing their business as well. They're working every day. So as your business starts to grow, you start to leverage your time. So it creates leverage for you. Tax benefits. I'm not a tax lawyer, but I can tell you the tax benefits for us have been nothing short of amazing. And anyone that gets into this, if you're looking at this and you're just wanting to earn your money back, you'll earn your money back just in tax benefits alone. Talk to your tax guy. He'll tell you the write-offs that you can have, the gas, the phone, the cable. That there are, over 350 different kinds of write-offs that you can take with a home-based business?
So getting started with our company is really easy. $4.99, I know that's not a drop in the bucket for a lot of people, but to start a business, that is an absolute drop in the bucket. When I started my boutique, I spent almost $500 on my cash register and again with no money and no business. I spent more than $500 on hangers, I had nothing to sell. I spent more than $1,500 on racks, I had nothing to sell. I had to buy light bulbs, I had to buy business cards, I had to buy everything. $500 is nothing to start a business. $500 is nothing to start a successful business that's already proven. Products that already proven to work. $4.99 is nothing. If you're looking at this business, you think that's a lot of money, find a way to get it. I'm telling you. Don't let the reason that you can't come into the business be the reason that you can't come into the business. Because that should be the reason that you need to come into the business. So find a way. If you're in here with someone loved you enough to bring you here today, you need to get with them and we can find a way to get you the money. So you get all of these things. You can kind of read that. 4 bottles of night cream, a day cream, an eye serum, body contouring, and a box of BHT for $4.99. So you get almost $800 of product for $500.
Well, another clue to something's going on here is we've just partnered with Microsoft. Microsoft is helping us with our back office. No one else in the industry has Microsoft in their corner, working with them, helping them provide a better experience in their e-commerce website. Basically, these are the different packs you can get in. So basically, you come in and you decide, like if you're a guy and you think EHT is something that you really want to promote and push to your friends, EHT. If you want to try the contouring cream right now, the contouring cream this time of year is really, really big. You want to share the contouring cream, so you can come in and kind of promote any of the products that you want with these packs that are available.
And we have a program called Nerium Gives Back. And what that is anytime, if you're in the business, anytime you refer a customer or a brand partner, the company is going to give you credit to buy free product. If you are just a customer with us, you also get that opportunity. So with our 3-year free program, so you refer 3 people, you get your product for free. So everyone, whether you're a customer or a brand partner, has the opportunity to get product for free, and that doesn't happen anywhere either. When McDonald's sells a cheeseburger, the corporate office doesn't send them a free cheeseburger to sell it again. And I'm sure that the franchise owners wish they would. So if I get this bottle for free and I get to sell it, I can share it, I can do anything I want with it. I have no attachment to this bottle, so I am like sharing my bottles like crazy. I had a brand partner the other day ask me if I had any extra bottles. I'm like, what? No. Like, we get our bottles out, like we share them with people. I just gave one to the gal that helped us set up today, because it's Sample Saturday, right? So I gave her a sample. So.
It's 100% profit. What other company has that, offers that in a job opportunity? It's 100% profit if you sell that with Nerium Gives Back.
I would have loved my boutique if I sold a pair of earrings for the manufacturer send me a new pair of earrings. That'd be fabulous, right? Yeah.
So you can go through this real quick.
Okay, so this is our roadmap to Lexus. We didn't really have much of a desire, or even, I don't know, I didn't even think it was really possible for me to, I first got started to earn a Lexus. I just wanted to make $500 extra a month, and I was going to give myself a year to do that. So the Lexus really wasn't on my mind so much. I had a car that I liked, it was nice. I'm not a big car person, but free leather smells delicious. Like, it really smells so much better than just bought new leather. So this is our roadmap to Lexus. You get in the business, you find 3 other people that you want to join you in business that are sick and tired of being sick and tired. You advance to what we call senior brand partner, and you get lots of credit to go buy. You know, like we said, if you get 3 people, you have all this credit to go get free product. So you're on your way. You fast start qualify. You get a little bonus for that. That was customers, sorry. The second thing you do is get your brand partners. First thing you do is get your customers. So you get 3 customers, you get 3 brand partners. We all kind of work on a 3. You can kind of see what's going on here. Go ahead, babe. And then if you teach those 3 people to do exactly what you just did, then you earn an iPad. Free iPad is nice. It's much cooler than one that you pay for. So that was kind of cool. I got an iPad and I was excited about that. And then I was like, okay, now what's next? And they told me that the Lexus is next. So what you do to earn a Lexus is you stack 3 iPads on top of each other. It smells like free leather. So it really is that simple. I mean, I know it sounds like that's too simple, but it really is that simple. So how many people in this room have earned their Lexus? Look around. Holy moly. Like, that's pretty good odds, right? In this small room, that many people.
Well, this is one of the really cool things. Nerium provides incentive trips if you like to travel. So this was a cruise that we went on last year. I think that was the cruise too. This is a trip that the 3-star national marketing director, some of you may not know what that is, but it's another executive level type incentive trip that you can go on. But the thing to know about this is it's all paid for. All you have to do is get your butt, my white butt, to a with a lot of sunscreen to an airport. That's it. Your ride to the hotel is paid for. Your hotel is paid for. Your food is paid for. Jeff Olson doubles the staff at these places. It's an amazing time, and I'm gonna miss it.
I'm gonna miss you. I am gonna miss you. You know. So this is what we call leverage. If you're working a traditional job, I'm sorry to say someone is leveraging you. And we all have to have jobs, we all have to do what we have to do to pay our bills. But when you think about that, someone is, in my world, someone is buying you at wholesale and selling you for retail. They're not paying you what you're really worth, they're paying you what they can make money on. So that's a sad reality, that's the world that we live in. But in Nerium, you get to create your own leverage. So you get the little person on the far side there is you. You get a few customers, and that's great. You make a little money. Then you get some brand partners, and they get a few customers. You make a little bit more money. Then you build this great team, this amazing team. You surround yourself with amazing people. They get some customers. They get some brand partners, and you get a little piece of all of that. So yeah, that's when life gets good.
These are our Live Better bonuses. I'm going to go back just a second. We have a new program now. If you guys if you're someone or you're a guest looking at this and you get in today, before our incentive trips, you had to hit a certain rank to go on these trips. Now, if you get in today, you have an opportunity, and we can share with you how. You have an opportunity to go to Puerto Vallarta with a bunch of people that are fired up and happy and going to have a good time in Puerto Vallarta. And you have that opportunity to go. Everyone in this room has that opportunity to go. The Live Better bonuses, everyone in our company, there has been someone to hit each level in our company at all these. We have something like over 400 people that have hit that $50,000 Live Better bonus. So if you're looking for executive level kind of pay, that's here for you. And it's a lot of fun to accept a $50,000 Live Better bonus. So if you've been asked to share your story.
Did you ask anyone?
I didn't.
I didn't even. Sorry.
John's
John,
right there.
yeah, John, come on up. Darren, you want to come up?
We're 10 minutes still.
Okay. Laura, you feel like sharing?
Well, I'm John Higginbotham, and I joined Nerium about 2 years ago. My background has been in IT consulting, staffing business, obviously not skincare, just like Mike was talking about. I came in with a $500 pack. I earned my money back within about 6 weeks. Got my iPad, working on my Lexus still, but that's okay. One of the big things I get out of this company, and I didn't realize it when I joined it, is the personal development and the family atmosphere that comes with this company. Unlike it anywhere in the world. It's been amazing. And I meet new people every day. And it's a great opportunity to help others. So that's a big deal for me. Thanks.
I'm Laura Sipple, and I have been with Nerium coming up on 3 years in July. And I am not the rocket to the top success story. There are a lot of people that can do that, and they get into a company and they work the systems and they work all their friends, they make all kinds of contacts. And I'm the kind of person that always has to reinvent the wheel. You'd think I'd learn by now. Maybe my next 50 years will be a better job. But I am learning it, or earning that now. I got started with a $1,000 pack, made my money back on that right away. Got my iPad, I'm a director, and I've just been cruising along here at this level for quite a long time. However, this summer I will have earned my Lexus by the time it comes up. Number one thing that I really love about Nerium, I came from the mental health field. And just like teachers, mental health workers are, you're a slave to your passion. You're taken advantage of a little bit in the work situation. You don't want to let your clients down, just like teachers don't want to let their students down. And so you're constantly working 60, 80 hours a week, and you're never going to make any money in mental health. They're not like football players. And the thing that I love about Nerium, not only am I going to be compensated for how hard I work, but the personal development and the relationships. There's nowhere else that you get the positive work environment. I feel like I'm going to church every time I'm coming out of a Nerium event. I feel great, I feel connected. So this is a great bunch of people to get involved with.
We've been in the company almost 6 months. What we love about it is all of you. Just the overall positivity that everybody gives everybody. And let me back up. When we got in with the $500 package. We got our investment back within 30 days. We haven't bought any inventory since then. We're in the month ahead club for Puerto Vallarta. We are fired up.
Well, that's, I said this, Darren shared Wednesday his story and got a little emotional, and I shared this last Wednesday as well. This business, and I've been criticized before for when I've been in for 4 years, and in the beginning, I was like that, I was like a crybaby, and I still get emotional, and it's okay. That's what Nerium, if you're not okay with that, then this isn't the company for you. Because that emotion is real. When you see something that can change your life, when you are not dreaming anymore, and you get your dreams back all of a sudden, it's an emotional feeling that should be applauded, and I'll hug that guy every time I see him. I love him.
So this is my favorite slide ever. If you have a business mind in your head at all, look at this slide. 220,000 is great in your first year. Google, good for you. eBay did 372,000 in their first year, and Amazon did 511. We did 100 million. Google, eBay, and Amazon had a K behind their number. We had an M. So just let that sink in for a second. We had one product. We were in one country. We had no advertising. Wow. Yeah. It's a big deal.
Okay, I'm going to go through these really quickly, but these are graphs that are huge clue. They should have, instead of the time is now, it should have, this is another clue why the time is now. In our first year, we did 100 million with one product, one country, like Raelyn said. What I want you to understand about that right there is that that was an industry record, a 100-year-old industry, thousands upon thousands of different companies in our network, in our market. We did 100 million our first full year of, this is what we did. This is how we did it. We handed a bottle to someone and we said, try it. We didn't put Cindy Crawford behind it. We didn't put Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods behind it. We took a bottle with our product in it, and we said, try it. And we shared some before and afters. And we broke an industry record. That's a huge clue. So our second year, you guys like the story of the compounding penny. We doubled. We went to number 4 on the DSN. I didn't know what the direct selling news was. It's kind of an industry watchdog for this market that we're in. We launched the day cream. Here's another clue. We doubled again. Went to number 40 on the DSN. We launched our body cream, Canada, Mexico. 2015, we went to $1 billion. What you need to know about that is there's only been 2 companies that ever do $1 billion faster than us. Priceline and Groupon. So think of all the other companies out there that are successful. Google, Amazon, Apple, I mean, you can go down a whole laundry list. And the other thing to realize is that we're the only network marketing company that ever did $1 billion in our first 4 years of business. No one's done that. We opened in South Korea, number 40 on the DSN. We talked about Inc. 500, number 1 in consumer products and services, 12th place overall in the U.S.
Number 1 is ahead of everyone, just.
And we reached $1 billion in cumulative sales. So, what I want to leave you guys with is this business isn't for everyone, but what it can provide for anyone is a chance to start dreaming. And if it's not that for you, maybe it's a chance to spend more time with your family. I don't know what it is for you, but there is a chance, there's an opportunity here to make a significant income. If you want to plug into a system. We weren't super smart. There's nothing special about us. There's nothing special about anyone in this room that's having success. We just follow the system. And the system is 5 to 10 hours a week when you start, because you work it part-time until it becomes full-time. But I know this about this business. I know it doesn't matter what your level of education. I've seen PhD to GED earn a Lexus car bonus. It doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter if you're female, male, young, old, white, black. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. All that matters is that you have a desire to change something in your life. And you're coachable. I can't tell you enough what this company means to me and my wife and my family and what it can mean to anybody. The opportunity is here. And somebody said a long time ago that the mind is like a parachute. It only works if you open it. And you have to be open to doing something different. What do they say insanity is? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. That's what I was doing 23 years. That's where I was at. I was in a rut. I was stuck. And I didn't know if I had a way out. Luckily, we found this, and it's here for you.
What I want to leave you with is that hopefully you've seen something that you like here, whether it be the product or the business, but I want to leave you with this thought. Hopefully this is what will continue to ring in your head later today. If I came to you and I told you that I started a company 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago now, and I sold rusty paper clips, and I sold $100 million of rusty paper clips, would you want to be a rusty paper clip salesman? I would. I would. Who cares what your widget is? If you just sold $100 million worth of it, are you kidding me? Like, yes, tell me more about that. So if you are here as a guest today, I want to thank you again for coming. I want you to feel special that you were asked to come here, because in this business, we don't get to just hire people that accidentally fill out an application. We get to hire people that we like. We get to hire people that we like to do life with. So be honored that you were asked to come here today, because the person that asked you means, you meant something to them. They saw something in you and wanted to share this opportunity with you. So thank you so much, you guys, do you have anything else, honey?
Well, that.
Go ahead.
So if you're a guest and you want to be a customer, get with the person that brought you. They can help you get signed up to be a customer, try the product, 30-day money-back guarantee, all that stuff. If you want to get in the business, get with them. They can help you get signed up in the business. The slide before was international. We didn't talk much about international. If you're not interested and you know somebody in Korea, Japan, Japan, Hong Kong, Colombia, Mexico, Canada, give that person that brought you, give those your contacts, because internationally is where you can absolutely, everyone in this room, if we all plug into the system and do what we're supposed to do, we will all in this room be millionaires. Because I saw what happened in Korea, I know what's going to happen in Japan. Japan's going to be even bigger. We went in Korea and we broke a 30-day, month-long record. We broke the record for a business launch in that country in 48 hours. And what's coming in Japan is going to be bigger than that. As we go, there's 150 countries where we can open up international business to. So think about that, because it's pretty exciting. So we went a little long. Thanks to everybody for being here. We appreciate you so much for showing up. And we've been Mike and Raelyn, and have a great day.